is the moment you've all been waiting for. The show heard around the world. It's time! Live from the Food Fight Live studios in Houston, Texas. Food hosted by Chris Wilson and Mike Benoit.
Wow. I did not watch the Francis Negreños. I did not watch these. This I did not do. But somebody asked me if I was doing it. Darth did. What's up, Scat? Cheryl? Alicia? Scranton? Oh, y'all? Somebody was asking me. It was like, are you going to do this? Are you going to do this? And I was like, oh, it's like at 1. I'm like, no. And then as soon as I get done with this shit, I got some other shit I got to do because I got to go, got to take off. Got some crap to do. But yeah, it's just like, nope. Not gonna do it. Anyway. Francis' first round. Jeez, Mises. My man said, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. There we go. But yeah, I did not. That's awesome though. Yeah. But yeah, it has been a day that I need to finger this shit out here. I think I got a second. I don't have everything set up because I was like, I'm kind of like watching everything at one time, you know. So that's kind of how this is happening. But yeah. So, yeah, I'm trying to like focus on this fight, but there's lots of college football going on right now. So I'm trying to like do that at the same time. So yeah, it's definitely a situation that I'm trying to do at once. But anyway, yeah, there's lots of that happening. Fiat. So that's basically what's been going on. I'm watching that, watching this, watch a little bit of that, watch a little bit of this, you know, a little bit of this, a little of that. So yeah, it's Saturday, and it's like the wrong kind of time. So, boom. And then while I'm doing this, it's like I got to change this shit to see that shit and this shit to see that shit. And it's like a whole set of shit. But yeah. But for those who are wondering, Tennessee just scored right now. That just happened. Live. And that Mississippi State, that game is not over, by the way. If you were like trying to watch that, that game is far from over. Far from over. That dude is 31-24 in the fourth. 9:25 to go. So, Tennessee, Alabama, get down Alabama. You got 5 minutes and 6 minutes left, basically. It's getting ready to be 21-17, Tennessee. So, yeah. There's lots of that happening. And then you got the big one starting here in about 15 minutes. A whole Longhorn game. So, yeah, it's a doozy. Chris, did you get your cabinet doors repainted? New ones. I sanded them down because I was like, fuck it. What's up, Robert? So, just ruined some paper, some sandpaper. All right, and there's a fight over here. So I'm going to try to give y'all all the action for this day. But I do need to get a timer, don't I? So there's even more shit to do. Let's see if that's right. Oh, it is. Look at there. All right. Oh, Elkins. That's trailer park number 2. He ain't. What's his face? What's that dude's name? Trailer park. Jason Knight. That's the original trailer park. Oh, Elkins. Oof, a spinning back kick to the midsection was stout. Pineda is like, that was like, even Elkins was like, oh, fudge sickle. Yeah, he's trying to get in there, dude. I need to put that. I'm gonna let me duplicate this. Hold on. I don't want to look to my left all night, but I need that over here for the timer. So let me do that. All right, there we go. And then I'll move it down so I can still see it. There we go. All right, yeah. And oh my God. Oh, Elkins might have got in trouble. Oh, rolled around trying to almost into a guillotine. That was deep, son. He's still going for it. Pineda, it went all out. Went all out, and it did not work. It did not work for him. I'm trying to get this so I can see it, but for some reason, it's being a real butt face, for the record. I don't know why it's like not, like I'm trying to move it around to see it, but it keeps like acting up. So I'm having to kind of flip around here. Either way. So yeah, he is like, Elkins is now in guard here. But it was almost real bad. I wonder if I can do that. And then, like, go live. There we go. Go live? Perfect. Am I about right? Okay, yeah, it's pretty close. But yeah, I mean, Elkins is trying to hang on, dude. He almost got into a bad choke situation real fast. Oof. Heavy elbow from Elkins, fast. Dude, he went to go for that overhand right. I mean, and then he got almost choked out by doing it. But, I mean, he come in there. He ducked down, grabbed a hold of a single, and come in over top with a right. And, I mean, just lit him on fire. And then a big elbow from in guard. I mean, just postured up, dropped that elbow right on his name, dude. Right on his forehead. He is leaking from the left eye and above the right eyebrow. I mean, it's not great. It's not great for old Pineda. It's terrible. I mean, he's trying to get up, but Elkins is forehead to chest. Like, no, sir. Still trying to climb over. Pineda's trying to get back to his feet. Does get back to his feet. Going right back for that damn guillotine again, son. And old Elkins is trying to turn in and roll over, but don't go north to south. Don't go north to south. He's trying to step over. What in the fuck? I mean, Elkins is like, dude, you was in a good situation, but his arm is kind of trapped, but he's still trying to choke him from the top. It's like, but Elkins was in a great position. Then he tried to climb back over and pull back down and put his head right up underneath the armpit. It's like, what are you doing, dude? He's almost choked you out 4 times with that same choke. Oof, heavy on the elbow from Pineda. What happened? He's looking at Dean. Heavy on the up kicks. That landed solid, too. His name is Robert? What? I guess I'm nope. My name is not Robert. The fuck is that? First rule, remember. That's weird. Elkins is trying to crawl around the backside, sits on the right hip. Pineda is Pineda is constantly trying to submit his ass, and Elkins he's steady trying to get this to the ground. Rolled over, tried to get onto the right side, slipped up underneath, and then Pineda rolls into full mount. Oh my God. Oh my, yeah, Scott, you seeing this. It's like, dude, Elkins is being big elbow from Pineda. Again, another one, 3. I mean, he is not dropping him. I know some of y'all are watching. He is not, he is in full mount. He is not dropping these elbows. He's like leaning back and like trying to slice him with them. I mean, he's just not like you know how they do. They just drop him right down on their forehead. He is leaning back and just trying to slice him wide open with that elbow. That is insane. Wow. Where the fuck is the timer? Man, I got so many screens going on right, Jim. Whoo, shit. That is absolutely bananas. Yeah, I'm trying to watch the fucking games, man. At the same time, it's 21-17, Tennessee, 4:39 to go. Alabama had to kick it off. They kicked it off with 4:30 to go. Tennessee has the ball right now. Second down. Clock is running, son. All right, here we go. Let me pull this other bullshit back up. I mean, that is bananas. I lost it somewhere in the fucking screen. There it is. All right, I got it back. I mean, yeah, Scott, you right. Pineda is exhausted right now. I mean, he's trying to do oh my God. Elkins comes firing, trying to get in there real quick and swinging and a missing on that either and almost got knocked the fuck out, actually. Elkins keeps trying to wipe. I guess he's leaking from the forehead no, I guess this is hair. Why does he keep doing that? That's weird. He tried to step in there again. Big left hand, but ripping uppercut to the body there for Pineda. Oh my God. Elkins keeps like wiping his forehead, but there's nothing happening there. Like he's wiping his hair. It's like he has Tourette's or something. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Lunges in there with a nice left hand. Elkins. Pineda is like shaking his arms. Elkins just went forward again. Big left hand that does land. Left, right, swinging, missing after that, though. Scott, are you watching him? Oh, my God. Pineda just cracked him with a big left and a right hand. He keeps wiping his... I'm telling you, he has wiped his hair. I can't tell if he's bleeding. Whoo! Nice check left from Elkins right there. I can't tell if he's leaking and he's trying to not let the blood get to his eyes, but he is... I can't tell. Looks like he's just wiping his hair. It's so weird. Again, tried to fake a left hand. Lunges in there with an overhand right, just out of reach that time. Pineda tried to do a back fist to him. Elkins just went right up underneath, grabbed him a hold of a midsection, run him right into the ground fast. Still hanging on. Two things. Pineda's trying to go for that choke again with that guillotine. Elkins gets to the side, trying to crawl into side control here. Got one leg still trapped between the legs there. I got to figure this out here. I got to be able to see this at the same time. I mean, he's still trying to get in there. I got both right now. I've got both. I've got sunshine. But anyway. Yeah, he's trying. Dude, Pineda is doing all he can. Elkins is like trying to crawl across the backside of him. Pineda's using that right arm, trying to keep him back. He's trying to step over onto the hip so he can sit on that right side. No, it did not work. Pineda turns right back into him, hits it with a nice check left, gets out of the way of him that time. Gets out of the way. Elkins steps right back in. He is just ready to go instantly. Just ready to go. Still trying to do everything he can. All right, I got it better. Now I can see it. Now it's good. Here we go. Yeah, Pineda is exhausted. Scott's at 100% correct on that. I mean, he is shaking his arms constantly. Steady trying to go for that guillotine. It has not worked. Elkins stepped in there with a left hand. Right hand. Pineda tried to hit him with a two-piece. Elkins ducks up underneath trying to get a double. Did not work that time. Pineda trying to throw a front kick to the midsection. Exhausted. Again with the guillotine. Elkins cracked him with a big left hand, but shoots down. Tries to grab a hold of another one. And gets almost into a fucking triangle. It's like, dude, Elkins, his ground game or anything to do with a submission is terrible. Submission defense, that's the word I was looking for, is absolutely horrendous. I mean, he just wants to stand and bang, but he keeps trying to take this to the ground. I guess he's exhausted just as bad, but it is not working. He has gotten out of this guillotine 5-6 times, but he has like been in it way too many times, over and over and over. It's like one of these times it's not going to work, but between both of them, they both leaking. Sweating, they're exhausted, so he just ain't got enough ass or grasp, however you want to see it. Big elbow again for Elkins. Make it 2 times. 30 seconds to go. Oh, did I forget the timer? My bad, y'all. I did. I forgot all about the damn timer. Here you go. There you go. It's 19 seconds. I mean, he is going for it. Elkins is. I mean, he's trying to do it. But, I mean, he just keeps getting in worse situations every single time. Pineda's dropping big elbows to the top of the head. Elkins again, elbow from up top. I mean, that is insane. You would think this is the end of round 3. Both of these dudes are exhausted. I mean, just wore out, tired. Yeah, elbows is crazy. Dude, Elkins, yeah, he's trailer park too. My man right there, you got to kill him. I don't know. Florida. Sure, I don't know what's in his head. I'm here to tell you, it's like, dude, he is, I'm going to take this off. He's fighting like this, right? And he keeps... I mean, I'm not joking. If you're not watching this, he is like... The entire time. Every 4 to 8 seconds, he is... It's like, what in the fuck is going on? I don't know what he's doing. I have no clue. Before that, though, it wasn't cut until after that. Pineda right here on his left side. I mean, it's 2 inches. It's a big cut above his left eyebrow going down towards the side of his face. I mean, it is absolutely bananas. All right, here's about 30 seconds of shit, and then they're going to both be exhausted again. Here's that timer. But yeah, that's Elkins is, again, here he goes with that, tried to shoot down, does get a hold of a single, trying to drag him down to the ground again. Pineda gets right back to his feet. Elkins tries to grown man him. It did not work. It did not work. Why does it fucking keep, oh my goddamn. Again, Elkins trying to run him down to the ground, still not fucking working. I keep freezing. It's just being a shit sandwich. All right, there it goes again. Elkins tried to go around the right side. Sorry, I was trying to get back to where I could see. Trying to go back around the right side. Pineda gets into side control there. Trying to take the back. Oh, my God. Elkins is in bad shape. Pineda can't get the body triangle and only traps the leg. Elkins rolls back into him. Gets back to his knees. Pineda gets to his feet. Elkins hangs on to the ankle, not allowing him to sit up. Pineda sits up over the top side. I mean, dude, he is leaking. Just leaking everywhere is Pineda. Elkins finally gets back to his feet. Pineda hangs on around the top side, tries to let go. Both gentlemen do let go. Back to the middle of the go, wipe in the face again. I mean, they both so tired, like neither one of them can do anything. Elkins is trying to get this to the ground. I mean, he can't even hardly get his hands up. Both of them are in the same way. Elkins tried to hit him with a left and a right hand, swinging a miss on those two. Pineda's got his hands on his hips walking to him. Elkins fires off a left, then a big right. I mean, he is trying. Pineda is so exhausted. He is like mainly just kind of throwing a jab. Swinging a miss on that, 250 to go. Y'all can see, of course. Pineda with a hell of an ankle kick just trips up Elkins. Elkins is like struggling to get back to his feet. Tried to hit him with a left and a right hand. He quit swinging on the right because he didn't have enough mustard to get there. I mean, he's trying to hit him with lefts and rights, and he almost fell down trying to swing and miss. Drops down, does get a hold of a single for just a minute, gets back to his feet. Pineda drops an elbow, make it 2 times. Side of that head. Elkins is trying to throw knees to the midsection, damn near in the ding-ding as Elkins with those knees at this particular moment. Alabama has the ball back. 1:55 to go. 4th and 22. This is the ball game. Call timeout right there, right before they went to go for it. Write it down, make a jot. All right, here we go. Let me get back to this because I'm trying to. I mean, Elkins is. I mean, look at him firing off a big right and a check left there. Did Elkins? I mean, I guess they're just trying to save what little bit. Pineda keeps having to jump, shakes his arms out again. Elkins, they're so tired, they just ain't got it. I mean, Pineda with these kicks, dude. I don't know if Elkins can get out of this guillotine. I mean, he just may be too tired, and he does. Pineda doesn't have the strength to hold him. I mean, he is gritting, trying to hang on to this. Elkins gets out of it, sits back on the legs. Pineda's back on his backside. Elkins is trying to. He literally has his left arms hung up over him, and he's trying to like pull himself up on top of him. All right, now he's sitting in guard. 50 seconds to go. Trying to throw a left hand, lands solid right in the middle of the face. Pineda's face is just tore up. I mean, he's trying to get out of it. Elkins is hanging on for dear life. 4th and 22. Here we go. 4th down, Alabama. Changes the play at the line. Elkins is still sitting on his legs, not doing anything. Still trying to do his thing. All right, 4th and 22. Here we go. He runs right at him. That is not enough. Turn the ball over at Tennessee 33. That's basically the ball game, folks. But anyway. Elkins is still hanging on 4 seconds. I mean, they are so exhausted. They can't even do anything. That's the end of the round. I mean, so it's 148. I don't even know. There's not enough time. They have all 3 timeouts, but let me get rid of that timer. They have all 3 of their timeouts, but that's the ball game. That is the ball game. All right, what you got? Write it down. Matheus, crap on you. He never miss a coin toss. 1:43 to go. I'm assuming Alabama has all 3 timeouts, so they're going to have to run the ball. Tennessee's going to have to run the ball. So 1:43. I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, it's Tennessee is at their own. Well, they're at Alabama's side, 33-yard line. What happened? Tennessee losing? No, Tennessee's winning. It's 21-17 right now. 2nd down and 6 is where it sits right this particular second. Boy, South Carolina wore that ass out up there in Oklahoma, boy. Woo! But Alabama loses this game, they're going to be in trouble, dude. I don't even know if they make playoffs if they lose this game. I don't know if Tennessee can make the playoffs if they lose this game. This is a big game. I mean, this is like for I don't know. All right, here we go. There, I'll let you know who wins. Elkins, there you go. Elkins wins. Dude, I mean, that was That was a battle. All right, here we go. They're trying to hold him back. Still, I mean, they're trying to run the ball. Actually, they are in Alabama territory at the 20. I was thinking about the 25-yard line, 24-yard line. So, I mean, worst case scenario, they're going to get AKA white man for heresy. Matheus is going hard. So, 3rd and 4, 4th down, or 3rd and 4, 4th quarter, 1:40 to go. They have to run the ball. Alabama has 1 timeout left. They have to run the ball. They can call a timeout. If they don't, and it's an incomplete, then it's a free timeout, and that gives Alabama 1:40, 1:30 to go down the field with 1 timeout, so they have to run it. There's no way they're going to throw the ball. Yeah, because they are at that's the 25-yard line, Tennessee side. So, I mean, there's a field goal all day long. So, it's going to be at least 17-24, but then Alabama will have at least like 1:30, 1:25. They're in the eye. Nope, they running it. They cannot get it. He got him. All right, so 4th down. 4th and 2 is what it looks like. Dude just retired. I can't hear it, so. I know some of y'all watching the game, some of y'all watching the fight. If you don't watch football, it is what it is. I do. So, sorry about that. But they also got the LSU game. The baseball game. Dude, I get like all these little boxes going. I'm watching all this shit. I'm watching all this shit. Good for old Darren. I saw like a documentary on him. He's a pretty cool guy. Loves his kids, as you should. But he's like extra dad up. So it's good for him. All right, so 4th and 2, they're going to kick it. So 1:35, there'll be 3 seconds going off the clock here. And then Alabama will have 1:35 to go down the field, score a touchdown to win by 1. There's no way they sneak this. I mean, they could with a 4th and 2, but there's no way. There's no way. You got to go for these points. Yeah, they kick it. Right up the middle, too. I mean, never a doubt. Thoughts or word salads? What? Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, Pineda laid the gloves on the mat. Yeah, I didn't see that. I did not see it. All right, so 1:30. So if you're an Get Down Alabama fan, it's going to be a 1:30. And, Here we go. 1:30. And the whole field with 1 timeout? No timeouts. No timeouts, 1:30 to go. There you go. No timeouts. Let me see what this one is. But yeah, I want to see. I like watching football. It's good. That Texas-Georgia game, that should be a good one, too. Should be a good one, too. We're just going. So. All right, here we go. There's the kickoff. And then that Georgia game going to start real soon. Here, just a moment. I'm trying to get. Oh, I lost my shit. What the fuck? Full screen. There we go. Let me minimize that just a little bit because I can't see. All right, there we go. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's lots of going on. You're right. I'm going to miss Contender Series. Tuesday nights are not going to be the same. Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot they're getting rid of that, huh? Forgot all about that. Forgot all about it. All right, let's see the next one. How many fights is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, just 5? Wow. Tennessee win? Did he just pick it off and I missed it? He just did. Just picked it off. No flags? Oh, dude, he stepped. I mean, my man was being super sneaky. He just riding him here on the shoulder. And as soon as the ball come out, he just stepped right in front. Just step right in front. Yeah, that's game over. Yep, no flags, no nothing. 124, just some kneel downs. There's no timeouts. It's ball game. It's the ball. I mean, Alabama's trying to get in there, but we all know better than that. We know better than that. Power slap. Oh, dude, ain't nobody. Ugh. That's stupid shit, dude. That's the dumbest shit ever. I don't care what anybody says. It's so dumb. Fucking power slap. Here, let's all stand here and smack each other in the face like a bunch of fucking idiots. Sorry. If you want to know how I really feel. There you go. All right, there we are. Boom. Okay. Yep. Tennessee. That was a good game. That was a good game. Let's see what else we got. Live. Yeah, it was a great game. Yep. Nothing wrong with that game. Nothing wrong with that game. I mean, I don't think they can make it now. I really don't. Whoops. Yeah, I don't think they can make it. Maybe. I don't think so. Not now. I thought they had to have that game. Even with last week with South Carolina, they had to win that game or they wouldn't make the playoffs. So I can only imagine if you didn't beat Tennessee, you damn sure ain't making it. I don't know where that ranks Tennessee though. So we'll have to see on that. You turn into a check right. I mean, seriously. That's about it. I mean, you fucked around. That's the only thing. Yeah, check hook, yeah. Damn, that's bananas, too. Let me see how that one goes. Perfect. Abusive relationship equals power slap. God damn. That's so aggressive. Give $1, damn it. Look at Scott. I left my happy one downstairs. So, I guess I'm drinking a big one. Holy moly. But, Chris, would you refuse proper 12 drink from Katona? Dude, LSU is they ain't wearing out Arkansas, but whew, they giving them that whooping right off the bat. We had 2 bottles of proper 12. And it was the absolute worst. I mean, it was literally rubbing alcohol like with some vanilla extract in it. It was absolutely terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. But yeah, no, it's not good, dude. It's not good. It's no. Mm-mm. It's not good at all. But like a whole drink? I guess I'd do a shot with him. But just one. Because that shit is terrible. I mean, that shit is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I didn't want to drink it then. It was bad. So, Yeah, A&M scored again. Turned that bitch into 34-24. They win on that, dude, just in case you was curious. And that Georgia's starting here now. So I have the baseball, the fight, Georgia, LSU, Arkansas, and Kansas State. I think it should be one. I don't know, dude. Texas is pretty strong. Pretty strong. Yeah, Kansas is playing West Virginia. All right, here we go. Let's get this shit going. Let me get that shit going. Okay. All right. And now we got the UFC. I'm going to keep watching them all, dude. All right, there's the timer. It's coming. I think I might be able to move. I'm going to get rid of that Kansas State game, dude. So I can have a little better view of the Texas-Georgia game. I like that better. Then I can have a little bit more view of all of them, actually. So there's that. Okay. Yeah, nobody's doing anything in this. Oh, Haley finally inside leg kick, or Hadley, sorry. Kind of standing there staring at each other. Smotherman? fuck kind of parents are those? Those are terrible parents. Name your kid that. Dude, I mean, this mother dude is like, he is so slow. Scott, are you watching this, dude? Look how he is throwing like a left, right hand that hell I could see coming. I mean, he is like not. Yeah, Georgia receiving. I mean, he is so slow with these hands. I mean, it's almost like he's like, he did. I'm not joking. He telegraphed it the whole way, postured up, then threw a right hand. Oh, Hadley was like 8 feet from him when he threw that. He just a nice little check left there, but it was just right up close to each other. Both of them throwing hands right there. Again, tried to throw another left, check left, then overhand right to the midsection. It was like the slowest shit ever. Touchback there. Here we go, Georgia. When they're in close proximity to each other, little dirty boxing going on, he's fast with his hands. But out there in the Tom Petty, that's great wide open. He is like terrible. And I don't know if he's just trying to set something up. I mean, his head movements are quick. Nice inside leg kick for Hadley. He's quick on the head movements, but his throwing hands are terrible from a distance. Up close it's not too bad. But from a distance, absolutely horrendous. Absolutely. He just tried to throw another right hand to the midsection. Hadley had all the time to literally see it, then move out of the way. Then by that time, he then started throwing it, and he was gone. He's 4 feet from him when he finally landed it. Check left again. I mean, he's like, he's turning. He is. I mean, it's like he's gonna flinch on you and not do anything, but then he does it. That's how bad it is. For those of you who are not watching, yeah, Scott, it's like what is going on? You see, dude, he like throws a left hand, and then he misses, so he decides to throw a right hand, Smotherman, and then, of course, he's gone now. You just tried. Like, what in the fuck? This is so weird to watch. I'm telling you, if y'all are not watching this is absolutely weird. But when they forehead to forehead and they throw in some hands, he's pretty quick. But 2-3 feet away, he telegraphs the entire punch. Like he steps in left, then throws with the right hand. I mean, it's so weird. It's like they slowed him down. Like watching it in slow motion on a replay. But nothing happens. 38 seconds to go, round one. There's lots of missing from both gentlemen, by the way. But it is crazy. And how he's landing anything, the front kicks and the inside leg kicks brings Hadley in. Woo! Hadley cracked him with a check left. He walked that right off, though. 10 seconds now. I mean, he just walked him right down. I mean, Hadley hit him with a check left, a big one, too. I mean, he stepped into it. It was beautiful. Beautiful. All right, that's the end of round one. Wow. Anyway, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, yeah. That's all. I mean, people get out of hand. That's what happens. You get fucking put in time out. Yeah, next week is 1 o'clock though, right? It's like early. Early. Yeah, Alicia, it's like the weirdest looking shit too. It's like he's so slow. I mean, when they're in a clinch and, you know, or they break the clinch or something like that, I mean, he is throwing hands. But yeah, that Holloway Tapora fight will be good. But I sat like 1, I think. I'll have to check and double check. But all right, here we go, round 2. There's the timer. Oh, he kicked him. Hadley kicked him right in the ding ding. He's like, oh, I mean, as soon as he threw the kick, he was like, ah. He was trying to work that inside leg kick, and Hadley lunged in with a left to the midsection. And as soon as, he stepped right into it. It is at 1 o'clock, right? I meant to look, and let me see. UFC. Yeah, 1 o'clock. Oh no, that card is for real, dude. Dude, I hang out with my girls, man, all day, and we go bullshit and have a good time. Play. We have a blast. All right, here we go. Get the timer back. All right, it's back. My stuff keeps freezing. Like ESPN keeps lagging so bad. Everything else is fine. It's the UFC. It's like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 screens right here watching shows, and the UFC is the only one that's spinning. The only one. The rest of them are fine. It's so, it's just there we go. I had to get a little closer. I was a little out of time there. But even with Hadley, dude, he's like trying to lunge in here, and it's just not working. It is not working at all. It's like Smotherman, he getting pretty quick right there. See, as soon as he gets into clinch, dude, a nice little step in check left to the side of the fucking face. That was crispy. That was nice. Nah, it was nice. Hadley tried to throw an overhand right, swing and a miss with the left. There's just, y'all, I'm glad that some of y'all, I don't know how many of y'all are watching this. Hey, say I'm 1 if you're watching, 2 if you're not. 1 if you have ESPN, 2 if you don't. So I'll know exactly how many. Because if y'all all watching, then y'all see, then what the fuck? Yeah, 1 if you have ESPN, 2 if you don't. But comment, please. So there ain't that many of you. Goddamn. Dude, Hadley is like, he is being weird too. It's like old Smotherman here is like, he is throwing hands. And Hadley is like walking into them. It's like, it's so weird. He's like, Smotherman's throwing out there all by himself, and Hadley's like, well, here, let me walk into that stupid shit. Because why not? Smotherman is missing by a mile, and he's throwing hands by himself. And Hadley is trying to get in there while he's doing it. Again, right, overhand left, just 2 feet away from him is Hadley. Jeez Louise. It is absolutely 140 to go round 2. Inside leg kick from Hadley. That's about all that's happening. Smotherman lunges in there, finally fakes the left and lunges in with a right hand. He just got eye poked. So now it's time again. What happened? Was Van Halen? Yeah. He tunes guitars and reminisces. That's about right. Yeah, I never played with Van Halen. But I did, I was on some pretty good cards. I did get to see some pretty cool shows. Keith Urban, Jake Owen, Reba, George Strait, Leanne Womack, George Thorogood 1 time, Willie Nelson 2 times, Steel Magnolia, Justin Moore. I know I'm missing some shit in there. Yeah, I mean some cool shit. I got a Facebook page. You go there, you can see. I posted it. You know, hey, I post it right up there on the Facebook. So, and then there's of course photos of me on stage. So yeah, and then yeah, I dealt some cards. I thought that was a cool thing, dude. I was like, this is fucking awesome. I got to do that. So I was like, yeah, let me do that. If you go on YouTube, Ladbrokes or Card Poker Cruises, World Series of Poker, Party Poker, there's YouTube videos of me on there. Look for main event shit. And you have to look for like Chris Ivy and Devilfish and Helmy. You have to look for stuff like that because it's like older stuff, you know, back in the day shit. But yeah. Yeah, I have lived when I had a chance to live my life. You damn right. Yeah, that's why I took the thing down, you know. And these are guitars I've collected over the years, you know, playing music and shit. So it's, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 guitars in here. They're all over the walls. They're everywhere. So yeah, dude, I did lots of things, man. I somebody's like, hey, you want to do this? I was like, fucking hey, let's do it. You know, why not? Why not, dude? It's like you only get to do this shit one time. I mean, I know there's some people that think they're going to get recycled, you know, and start over. But, you know, it's like, fuck that. I'm living. Who's the most famous person to touch one of your guitars? He's still eye poked over here. They're checking his eye poke. The most famous person to touch him? Like, I mean, you don't just, I guess Cody Johnson to touch one of my guitars. Yeah. Cody Johnson. That's this guitar. Right there. So I don't know if you can see real good, but yeah. So I imagine that's the, y'all know him, or, you know, if you listen to country music, then, all right, here they go, round 2. Oh, dude, old Smotherman is now starting to put on some heat, son. Hadley shoots down, grabs him a hold by the single, trying to get a double. He gets him down. Smotherman stands right back up, though. Hadley jumps onto the backside, trying to hang around the waist. There, that is not quite working. Here comes Hadley, though. Left hand, big left hand again. Old Smotherman, he's just trying to cover up. Hadley again trying to shoot down, grab a hold of a single. Still did not work. Smotherman just hangs on to that right arm of his and traps it between him and the cage. He's basically leaning back, trying to get a little bit more of a better stance so he can't get yanked down. Hadley finally gets that hand loose, dips down, tries to grab a hold again of a double, except now all he has is backside. Literally, handful of ass does Hadley have right now. So, yeah, I mean, he's trying to get a hold of that single. Smotherman, it's keeping his left arm up underneath his left arm. So as he tries to get down, Smotherman pulls up. 5 seconds to go here. Finally breaks loose. Got in there with a nice little check left at the break there, but that's about it. Yeah, Smotherman finally poured it on. Cody's good. That's kind of a bad form. From play someone else's guitar unless you have permission. Yeah, I mean, you don't just grab people's shit. You know, you don't never know what's going on. But yeah, so I imagine the most famous person to touch one of my guitars, Cody Johnson. So yeah, he signed it. And he lives like 15, 20 minutes from me. So, I mean, he's good people. Yeah, he doesn't leave. I mean, he literally lives 15 minutes, probably 20 at the most, if there's some traffic. You know, he don't live in the city. He lives, you know, if you watch any of his YouTube stuff or that he's got a farm and shit, he's, you know, he used to rodeo and shit a lot in Huntsville. And, you know, it's like, he's just a, you know, now everybody knows him, but he's just kind of a regular dude. Drives a, you know, regular old Chevy pickup truck. You know, I ain't gonna say the color and shit, but. But yeah, just kind of a regular dude. Not a whole lot. Woo! Look at. Hold on a minute. Old Smotherman tried to go bananas. For those that you aren't watching, I mean, he tried to put hands in his life. And Hadley tried to, like, got out of that shit real quick. Drops down, tried to get a hold of a single. Still has it, but Smotherman is standing up. I mean, they gave both rounds to old Cameron. We're going with Cameron. This Smotherman bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. So, they're holding each other's hands. You know, I guess he finally let loose of it. He need him in the wrist to break the grip he had on his hand. That shit is bananas. Hadley tried to hit him with a big left or right hand, on the break there. Smotherman is like, he's being way more aggressive, trying to step in there with a left and a right hand, swinging a miss on those two. Does it again, pops him with the left. That time misses with the right. Another two pieces, swinging and a missing. I mean, my man looks. Boy, if old Hadley was a bag, he's a bad motherfucker, boy, is old Cameron. Hadley steps in there with a nice check left, though. Dings those ears real pretty like. Trying to work that right hand right up the middle. Both of them exchanged some check lefts there. Hadley took the worst of that one, though. Legs just kind of wobbled just for a second, and then he went right back after it. Went right back after it. So if you're wanting to know about baseball, Cleveland is on the mound first. And the Yanks, they're batting first. So there's that. Yeah, Hadley's trying to still work these low calf kicks, these inside leg kicks. And it's like, you really need to start throwing hands, dude, because you haven't done a lot. And old Cameron is the one that's looking like he's doing more than anything. He's not doing so great, but he's definitely throwing a lot more. I mean, yeah, he's landed 77 shots, thrown 216 of them. I mean, he is throwing he's throwing them. They ain't landing a lot. Oh, there we go. Step in left, check right. That one landed. Try to lunge back in it with another right hand. That one pops him just right on the forehead from Cameron. And then again, misses with the left hand, Finally hits him with a right hand in the midsection. Hadley gets a little bit too close, and then here come them hands. Nice left and right hand. Hadley almost drops right down into a knee. That would have been terrible. Cameron's trying to step over there into her right hand. Did not work that time. Again, Hadley almost walked into that knee. Cameron popped him, though. He made him pay for that one. As soon as he stood back up, here come a right. Nice overhand right there for Cameron. Nice overhand right. Yeah, Smotherman, he's still throwing. Whoo, there you go, Hadley, finally. Fakes the right, step in with overhand left again. Smotherman is like doing this. I'm not joking. Ask anybody who's watching, and then here come old Cameron. Just, it's like, I've had enough of this. Kicked him right in the ding-ding. I mean, just literally front kick to the dick. All right. Here we go. First pitch of the game. Pitch one. Strike one. That was just on the top side. Well, I bet I could call me a hell of a baseball game. I'm not even joking. I'll check it out in a minute, Matthew. There's a little timeout here. Whoo! He tried to hit him with everything there, son. What's his name? Bibby? T. Bibby is the pitcher for Cleveland. Low and outside. 1-2. Again, dude, Hadley is like, he is not doing great. Not doing great at all. He's trying to step in there, but his swing, his punches are like way off. He is missing like crazy. On base. I missed it. I was watching the fight. Sorry. Mickey hit a single, ground single, out to the right field. Oh yeah, just caught it right off the end of the bat, and it shot down right between first and second base. I mean, moving too, son. 4 seconds, 1 second. That's the end of that bullshit. That's a terrible fight. Terrible. That UFC was. It's terrible. All right, what we got? You said look at 10? Let's see. 310. Let's see what we got here for 310. Oh, there it is. Oh, that'll be. Wow, that thing is loaded. Bull, for real? You got Battle, Reyes, and Smith, Sterling, Nick Diaz. Jesus Christ, dude. Stop. Gain, Volkov. Jeez, that's a good card, dude. Holy moly. Holy moly. That's a good one. And then the old 309 there, that's John Jones. Bitch. Doesn't say what time that fight is, though. Let's see. Where are they fighting at? It doesn't say. Yeah, Alicia, he just, like, is terrible. He tried to steal? Or is this another day? Oh, this is a different day. Okay, I was going to say, what? Old Smotherman's dancing around and being all funky. It's 13-7 LSU right now, second quarter, 5:20 to go. Looks like Texas just may almost intercepted the ball. 0-0 in this Georgia-Texas game. 3rd and 9 at the 30, 5? Or no, that's probably like the 33-yard line. Texas side. Not quite the red zone. There we look at Georgia though, dude. Georgia is goddamn boy. Nice little throw and catch right across the middle there. Scoots right down inside the 21st down. First down. LSU is trying to run over Arkansas too. Oh yeah, Hadley lost. Yeah, Hadley lost that deal. He didn't do a lot, man. He didn't do a lot at all. Yeah, Scranton, I mean, look at Mr. Old Brittany Daddy. I didn't even see him in here. My man didn't even say anything. Gosh, man, let me get a little something here. I guess he just listening. He ain't talking. Thank you, sir. Dude, Alicia, that's what I was saying. Here, hold on. And it was a little donation there to the PayPal.me /FoodFightLive. Oh, Brittany's daddy did that one. But yeah, that is, that was like some extra burn there at the end. Like, what the fuck? Runners on first and second. 1 out. 1 out here. Whoo, big swing and a miss. He's trying. So New York leads 3-1, game 5. Oh my God, it was intercepted. Georgia with a slant route across the middle, and he bobbled it in the air like that, and Texas was right there to catch it. Big mess up right there. Oh my God. 0-2 here for this batter. Wow, that was crazy. I mean, that was not good, but it is what it is. If y'all just got here, I'm doing the Texas-Georgia game. I got the baseball game. That was big time left outside. I got the LSU-Arkansas game and the UFC going. So it's like a lot going on here. Yeah, I constantly have to hit the live. Like, constantly to keep up. Constantly do. It's absolutely, dude, and I'm here to tell you, it is just the ESPN UFC one. I have all that going on. And the LSU game, that's ESPN, and the Georgia game, Georgia-Texas game is ESPN. So I have 2 other windows open, watching those. They have not buffered or stopped or done anything, not one time. And I've been watching this LSU-Arkansas game the entire time. The Georgia game just started. And the other one is on the YouTube TV, the baseball game. But, runners at first and second, 2-2. With 1 out. New York's bad. Yankees are bad. But, yeah, it's like, I don't know what. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs. Runner still at first and second. But yeah, every time I turn around, I gotta like fucking hit the live button. Every single time. I'm sure he'll, I didn't think he would take this fight. Yankee tried to bunt, and dude tried to do a bunt and got hit right in the foot. Right in the foot. That's the second pitch. That's the second batter he's hit. Oh, baby here. He's done hit 2 batters. Bases loaded. Wait. No, he didn't. Let's see. He didn't hit him at all. What's going on there? Can you not? I guess they can't challenge whether the batter's been hit or not. With these new challenge rules, I don't know, but he did not get hit at all. Oh, I'm multitasking, dude. I got all kind of shit going on here. It did not hit his foot. They got this shit slowed down to like 8 million frames a second. I don't know what he's talking about. He's grabbing his foot. And on top of that, like when his foot would have got hit, his foot is outside of the batter's box, inside of the pitching box. Like what? So you put your foot in fucking front of the ball and it gets hit. What? Get if I can. Got to take my dog out. All right. Bases loaded, 2 outs. So I mean that is some bullshit. Texas running the ball outside, left side, trying to get to the 9-yard line. Got rolled up. Got drove back to the 5th, but that's where it'll be. Fighters are coming out now. 3:10 left in this LSU Arkansas game before the half. Georgia game still 0-0. 2 turnovers, though, so far for Georgia. Still in the first quarter, though. 3 minutes ago, big, I mean, right down the middle. Fastball. Strike one. 1-1. Texas trying to run the ball again. Fakes the run. Takes off down the field. That's pass interference all day long from Georgia. Big, big play. Stepped into one outside, left. Runner's going to run, though. That's out 3. That's it. Left him stranded out there. They keep showing the replay where he tagged him out. So that's wild. All right, so we got old Charles and old... What? Sumudaerji. Sumudaerji? Well, no. Fuck no. That's it? Just one name? That's all we get. What about the first name? No first name. Just one name. We're going with China. I can't tell if that was an interception right there at that Arkansas LSU game. LSU is leading, by the way. Wow. All right. What the fuck? What the? Oh, Charles got a hell of a haircut, though. I mean, he got like a whole thing going on back here in the head. Like a ball of hair. And then there's like a star and then some other shit cut into it. It's not a good look. Not a good look. He's on a 3-win streak. All righty. Yeah, that's a terrible look, though. Wow. It's terrible. 16-7. LSU, Arkansas. Dude, he kept that. He intercepted that ball. That is an interception. Wow. Or a catch. Excuse me. Arkansas is driving right now. Second quarter, 2:57 to go. Second and fourth, right across the middle, son. Beautiful. First down. Old Charles finally gets in. Texas trying to run right up the middle. That is not working at all. 3rd and 6. Texas at their own 20-yard line and drilled him. Fumble. Ball's out. Pick it up. Everybody's trying to pick up the ball and run with it, dude. Just dive on it. There's 5 Georgia players there. Each one of them tried to, what the fuck? Each one of them tried to pick the ball up and run with it. And they almost lost it. Dude, he drilled him. I mean, right off the left side, unblocked, and I mean, just flattened him. Just flattening. Ball comes flying out. 1 Georgia. 2, 3. Texas almost gets on it. 4. And then the 5th Georgia player finally gets on it. Wow, that was almost just a fucking shit show. Number 8 finally wraps it up. Number 6, dude, I mean, he just flattened him. What a shot. That's a big shot from back. Oh, the coach is screaming. All right, Georgia is now out here trying to go for a run to the outside. Stays on their feet, turns back into it. 1:35 to go. Keep that clock going. Anyway, all right, here we go. Round number 1 from y'all. That's from bro from the LOU. Loser. Big pitch. Just off the right side, though. All right, Tamires. Dude, old Johnson is chasing after old, who gives a fuck? Somebody's name. Dumb name. Dude, he like just literally damn near bum rushed his ass, snatched him up with an underhook in, run him right into that old cheese grater and just throwing knees at the inside thighs. Still trying to do it. Old Jumanji here is like, that's what I see when I see that, Jumanji. We're going with Jumanji. That's a good one. Or Summer. Some of the should have bought a Honda. Whatever his name is. Poof, big right hand from Charles again, son. Well, China took it right on the face, though. I mean, he didn't even wobble with that one. Heavy inside leg kick. No first name is trying to do his thing. Or last name, something, whatever, however you want to say it. Charles is being extremely aggressive, though. Chases after him. Big left and a right hand. China just stands there, though. Takes it in stride. Heavy inside leg kick. As soon as he goes with those inside leg kicks, old Johnson tries to, fly in there. Just trying to get in there. Catch down 1 yard line. Yeah, George is at the 1 yard line. He's still trying to get in there. Oh, my shit keeps buffering. Sorry about that. Johnson's trying to be fancy with that footwork, but it's like, you need to calm down because you've hit old China here pretty hard with 2 or 3 good shots. Trying to get fancy with the footwork, goes upstairs with a high kick, did not land. Old Jumanji here run right into a heavy inside leg kick. Again, working that inside leg is China. Trying to step over there with an overhand left, just missed, and Charles peppered his ass with a nice right hand. China's still working that inside, just heavy on the inside leg kicks. Johnson starting to kind of peck it on the ground here, pick it up, pick it down. But China's on the move. I mean, he's steady trying to get out of the way to his right side. My shit's fucking buffering again. Still trying to do it. Still trying to do it. Let's go live. Come on. Still working leg kicks. Johnson don't really give no shit. Still coming right after him. All right, here we go. Well, now I'm back. I mean, other than the leg kicks, old Jumanji here ain't doing a lot. He is not doing a lot. I mean, he's trying to lead in there with the right hand. He's a lot of flinching and leaving it outside. Charles finally gets in there with a nice leg kick. Bigger left hand, ripping right hand to the body. I mean, just right to the midsection. China tries to hang on to him right around the backside. Johnson grabs around the neck, throws a nice knee. Still working those knees, inside thighs. I mean, just left leg, right leg, left leg, just throwing them. A lot of hand fighting. Got him wrapped up against the cage, just hanging on to him here for a second. He's not really trying to drop down, just a lot of hand fighting from Johnson. Still working that left leg. He's taking his knee and throwing it over the top of that left leg. Whoo! No. China with a step-in elbow from damn near Jesus. That was a good one. He got a lot of confidence on that, starting to lunge in there with a nice right hand. Make it 2 times. 3 just to finish it off. Getting fancy. Johnson trying to get a little bit quicker and a little closer to stop those inside leg kicks, but China's not fucking around with him. He's picking it up a whole lot to try to slow that down. China tries to lunge in him with the right hand. Johnson comes firing back with the left, right, swinging a miss on those 2, wraps him up, sends him to the cage, hangs on around the backside of the neck, does old China, nice knee. Johnson lets go of him, tries to wrap him up again. China turns right back into him, trying to hit him with the left, swinging a miss on that, gives up on the left, fires off a nice right hand. Johnson tries to lunge in with an uppercut right hand, left hand, swinging a miss on those 2. But that ripping uppercut to the body didn't miss. China's getting a little bit more confident. He's not being as cautious. He's going upstairs with high kicks. He's lunging in there with nice and right and left hands. It's a whole lot more better. Tries to turn into him. That's in round 1. All right, Georgia scored their first ones on the board for the record. Get that timer real quick. Sorry about that. Sumo. All right, sumo. We'll go with sumo. What was the name of your band? It's Chris Wilson Country was me, and my band was the 301 band. So Chris Wilson and the 301 band. Big hit to the Arkansas player. Ball flies out. Fumble. LSU player down. Arkansas player down. I mean, dude, he led with the shoulder, but it hit him right in the face mask. For those that are curious. That's a big hit, too. He didn't lead with the helmet, so there's no targeting. But, I mean, it was with the shoulder. Come right in there. Real nice. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Get a timer, damn it. There we go. Oh, sumo. That's a good one. I like sumo. That's good. Sumo do rumo. Sumo's trying to do his thing. Johnson's trying to be a little bit more aggressive with that left hand, trying to set up that. He sets this left like this and then tries to step into that check right or that right uppercut. But Sumo here is getting fancy. I mean, he's popped him 2 times right in the mouth. Just right up the middle. Just whack, whack. 2 times. Just real aggressive. Real aggressive here. And Charles is trying to get back out of the way. Again, dude, Sumo just peppered him again with that nice right hand. Johnson's being so aggressive that old Sumo here, it's allowing him to like move a little bit, just a little bit, and just popping. Just move and pop, 2 times, and then move again. And Johnson's being so aggressive trying to come forward. Sumo's just moving out of the way to his left side or his right. And, I mean, he's just popping him. Just pop. I mean, he's nice oblique kick from Johnson right there. Sumo steps in with a big left hand. That was beautiful. Beautiful left hand there. Right off the bat, I thought this was going to be lopsided, but it is not, dude. Old Sumo has he's heavy inside leg kick, and I mean just fires off a left, right, left, and I mean just whack, 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 just that fast. Johnson eats every one of them to the face. Lots of flinching. Sumo is not biting at all. He flinches, and Sumo slings a left. Ducks down, hits him with a right hand. Johnson tries to get in there with another 2-piece, swinging a miss on both of those. Heavy inside leg kick, drops Johnson. I mean, he is trying to get in there. He's having to change stance because that inside leg kick, and it's messed him all up. He's had to switch his stance. Now he's going orthodox or unorthodox, and he is like, he can't figure out how to get right. And as soon as he gets that lead leg out there, Sumo just whips in a right leg. I mean, just whack, pops him fast. I mean, just nails him. He's trying to get, I mean, he's trying to get a little bit closer, but Sumo has changed this fight. I mean, Johnson is trying to get in there, but he cannot do it. Sumo, big swing and a miss with that left hand. Johnson finally gets in there, pops him with a big left. Now he's got a little bit more, happiness in his life. Sumo again working that lead leg, big right hand. Johnson finally slings back two more of his own that do land. Fires back a left, right, sits him down, right hand. Okay, you can stop that at any second. Dude, hammer fist. Dude, for those of you that are watching, dude, Johnson is ripping right hand, hammer fist. And old Sumo is just hanging on for dear life. Another right hand. Oh my God. Unless I missed something, he hit him. Oh, up kicks, big time from old Sumo. Johnson drops down. He's trying to hang on. Sumo hangs on to the left leg, trying to get the right arm in to trap him into a triangle. That might be deep. Hangs on to the right arm, pulls hard on it. Johnson's trying to get out of the way, but he's trying to roll over. He may be in bad shape. He may be in Fucksville right now. Johnson finally gets out of it. Dude, that was so deep. How he got out of that, I don't know. Sumo rolls around, spins around the backside, hangs on around the waist. Johnson crawls across the mat, gets to the fence, stands up. Holy shit. Johnson went for it, and I think Johnson is it. I think he's exhausted. Two underhooks in, he finally gets stood up. One underhook now. Hangs on to him. Tries to roll around. Grown man's him. Drops him down. Sumo hangs on. Spins him over. Flips him over. Literally picks him up. Rolls him back over his top. Spins on the side. Trying to get back into that arm. Trying to get almost into a triangle arm bar. Wow, that is insane, dude. Holy moly. Johnson's exhausted, though. That's not good. He is in bad shape. He is in some bad shape. Something just happened in the Georgia game. I cannot tell. Georgia is 7-0. Arkansas is trying to slow this shit down. LSU is pouring it on, though. 16-7 with just over a minute to go in the second quarter. Almost halftime there. We're in the second quarter up here in the Georgia game, 13 minutes and 29 seconds. So I don't know if Texas turned the ball over or they had to punt. I was so busy focused on the fight. Sorry about that. Fuck's place? Fuck's place. Okay, fair enough. They're showing some of these replays. Dude, he took a lot of beatings. All right, 448. Here we go. I got so far behind 30. I'm like way off by like 5 seconds now. Trying to get it caught back up. 37. So I'm about 10 seconds off there. Still trying to get caught up. 22. 23. Whatever. Who cares? I'm about 4 or 5 seconds off. So I had to fast forward. I got out of broadcast there. Dude, Charles is picking that leg up. I mean, he is like trying to switch stance because it is bad. I mean, old Sumo has wore out that lead leg trying to lunge back in there with a nice left hand to the forehead from old Sumo. Again, as soon as he switches, Sumo just ripping leg kick inside. I mean, just instantly. As soon as he turned, he kicked him. I mean, that lead leg is been getting tore up. Nice overhand left from Charles there. Old Sumo shakes that head. We know better than that. Charles is going for it. Try to hit him again with the left and the right hand. Swing and a miss on those two. Sumo lunges in there with a nice right hand to the midsection. Tries to go back upstairs, but another right hand did not land. Did not land on that. Charles lunges in there with an overhand left that did land. Sumo lunges right back at him, though. Just jumps in there and pops him with a left. Charles has slowed down. Johnson is like nowhere near as fast as he was round 1 and 2. Of course, you're going to slow down some. I get that. But it's not the same fighter at this particular moment. I think going for it at the end of round 2 there, like with a minute to go, I think it just he went for it, and now he's paying for it. He's still doing good. I mean, he just lunged right in there again, popped him with a left hand right down the middle. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. If the fucking shit would stop spinning, we may could have a fight here, folks. I mean, what a shit show this is, dude. Charles tried to pop him with a left hand, almost open palm smacked him. Grabs a hold of the left hand, lunges in it with the right hand to the midsection. Sumo acts like he's going to karate kid his ass. Gave up on it about middleweight, but sends a right hand to the middle. Steps out of the way to his left side. Popped him again with a nice left hand. All Sumo at this particular moment. But Johnson, I think the deficit just may be too much right now. Too much for old Sumo to come back. I mean, he's got to knock him out or submit him or something. I think he's lost round 1 and 2. Definitely lost round 2. And number 1 was, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot going on there, so it wasn't as bad. Whew, my God, dude. Johnson ducks up underneath, pops him with a big left hand. Sumo's just trying to hang on. Wraps hands right around the backside of the neck. Front kick to the midsection, slows him down just a little bit. Goes upstairs with a question mark kicks and kicks him in the mouth. Dude, Sumo is not playing. I mean, he's going for what he can. He tried to drop down and grab a hold of a double. Charles muscled him up, stood him up, then grabbed him and slung him down to the ground and drops into side control. I mean, dude, Charles is for real strong, son. For real strong. Why are you not he had his left arm locked up in his right arm. It's like you could have threw some big right hands and he just let him go. He did not make him pay for that at all. Sumo just got out of there basically free with no punishment. Trying to hang on around the backside of the neck is Sumo. Charles getting out of the way this time, but Sumo's being a little bit more aggressive, knowing that there's about 35 seconds left here. Charles trying to hang on, trying to do his own arm in reverse choke. He's trying to go for it. He's got the hands in there. He's got them locked in. I mean, it's deep. He got that left arm out of the way, turns right back into him and uses his butt to kind of like turn to him so he can't choke him. Nice and deep though. Big knee. 2 seconds to go. Trying to drop down. Hit him with a left and a right hand. Swinging a miss on those. Charles lunges back in there. Sumo tries to hit him with a 2-piece. That's the end of that. What a fight. That was a good fight. That was a pretty good one. All right, Cleveland is up in the box here. Got one runner on first. We're in the bottom of the second. 1 out. 0 and 2 count. That's way high. Big high out the top left side. And then this fucking buffering shit. Let me see if I can get back live. And it's none of the other ones. The LSU, Arkansas, no. It's fine. None of the other ones. The rest of them haven't lagged not one time. What's up, Ozzy? Man, watching the LSU Arkansas game, the Georgia Texas game, the fight, the baseball game. watching them all. Nice strike. Just overhand, just right on the top of the box there. Big swing and a miss. Runner on first, 2 outs. For those that you that give a shit. I used to drink Mountain Dew all the time. Quit drinking Mountain Dew. So, there's that. There is that. I did not. Alicia told me that Francis won round 1. Old Charles is going to win this one. If y'all just come in here, Charles won. But yeah, Ozzy, I did not watch it. Sweet tea to go. Yeah, I do. I keep some tea at my cribs. But I don't be putting all that sugar in there. Y'all, dude, I'm from the South. And how I didn't get the diabetes, I don't know. I mean, fucking a whole cup of sugar in a gallon of tea. Oof. That's more than I can handle. Nowadays, I do not. No. Sweet tea is what you call Matthew's mom. Yeah. Yep. I hear you on that one. I think Scott K fell asleep. I think he went, a little night time. He is old. If he's not sleeping, he's like, what the fuck? I'm not old. Red shirt down there. That motherfucker old as shit. He's so goddamn old. Oof. Yeah. Scott is old. He 10 not a damn thing, Georgia. 10-0 right now in the second half. And Texas has the ball at their own 30-yard line. Yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. Up here at that blue state. He's going to he voted for Biden. Old red shirt did. He's a Biden supporter. Scott was taking nephews to haunted house thing. What? Did I miss that whole ass thing? I didn't even see that. What? I didn't see it. I must have missed it. I went back. I didn't see it either. He probably just taking a little nap. Illinois is wearing out Michigan. Yeah. Redshirt is one of the white guys for Harris. I think he may even be in that commercial. If I'm not mistaken. You'd have to ask him. I mean, I'm sure he'll tell you. All right, so we got old Rob Font and Kyler Phillips. Dude, Indiana wore out Nebraska. I don't know if y'all watched that game. It was like 56-7. They wore them out. Wore them out. Oh, Gamecocks did too. 35-9, dude. Went to Oklahoma and spanked that ass. Went to Oklahoma and wore them out. Was that the beginning of the show? I can't believe he didn't say bye. Like, bye, Felicia. Where's he at? We're taking a great out of the house. And a few. He sets up a haunted house. He goes all out. Oh. All right. So he just bailed. He didn't even say bye. Bitch. But yeah, there was some whoopings today. Clemson wore out Virginia. Then Virginia decided they're going to try to come back. That shit was crazy. Oh, what happened here in the baseball? I missed it. Runner on something. That was a big ball. Runner on second. 2 outs. 1 ball, no strikes here for the next batter. Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I was like, wow. I hear that power slap shit. If he didn't get knocked out, they're showing it. I mean, the smack. If he didn't get knocked out from the smack, him falling down and his face just smacking on that table, that probably finished it off there. What a dumb concept, though. What a dumb ass concept. Georgia just scored again. 16, getting ready to be 17-0. Texas better get with the program. They want to do something. They've been talking all that shit all year long. All night long. Now they down 17-0. About to go into the half with a big old goose egg. Rob Font old, y'all. He need to quit fighting. Especially it look like he about to start beating up on Jesus. It's terrible. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, he throws hands, but God almighty. It's like, dude, you need to take a break. Like me, I need to take a small restroom break. There's no fighters, by the way. So, just talks amongst yourselves. All right. There we go. Whew. My eyeballs are floating. Raw font presses the font down. That's gay. Hit the dislike button, y'all. Come on now. Matthew just... Why you gotta be so goddamn negative? Won't change your name to Nancy. Old Navy wore out Charlotte 51-17. Damn. Oh, Jesus, he looked like he ready. Got his hair all braided up. He's ready to go. It's terrible. Yeah, he is he's in the moment. He about to meet Jesus. Jesus in the ring. I mean, Phillips here. My man looked like Jesus. Got my new glasses this past week. Love it. I could see again. Oh, Red Shirt got him some new glasses. He couldn't see shit either. He was in bad shape. Cleveland scored a run, by the way. It's one, not a damn thing. Cleveland over New York. We are in the top of the third. Big striking. And Georgia just kicked off to Texas. And now Texas getting ready to bring it out to the 25-yard line. And then here comes old Font. Old Rob. Rob trying to brought himself out. Had to run to a buddy's real quick. Yeah, we was talking shit about you, Scott. Don't worry about it. Actually, we wasn't. I was, talking about you probably took a nap. I didn't realize that you had to go to the buddies. I had to go back. Alicia straightened me out. She straightened me all out for the haunted house thing. But welcome back. Old Charles won, and now we got Jesus fighting Rob Font. So Texas is 17-0. Wearing out, or Georgia 17, Texas not a damn thing. Cleveland just scored a run, 1-0, in the top of the third. So now that you caught up. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you was all I was like, oh, Scott. I was like, he ain't said nothing. He must be taking a nap. He done fucked around and went to sleep. So, yeah, I was calling you old. You're right.
Of mind.
Can y'all hear that?
But, these next two hitters.
This halftime report is...
Could y'all hear any of that? I'm turn it back down just in case y'all could hear it. Yeah? Okay, good. I thought y'all could. I have it on monitor, but for some reason, because I want to hear the fight, or I want to hear what they're saying at the end so I can just kind of bump it. But for some reason, the monitoring is playing through the mains. And I don't get that. I don't understand. I don't know why it's fucking with me on purpose. Like Red Shirt. He just fucks with me on purpose sometimes. All right, 2 outs. I don't know if Georgia just picked the ball off again. If that's what happened, that's bananas. 6:34 to go in the second. Or they kicked the ball off and it was a run back. I was watching other shit. We got old Judge. Aaron Judge. All right, it's live now. Big swing and a miss. All right, here we go. Live. And live. As close as I can get. All right, round 1. Timer going for y'all. Oh, Jesus is fighting off to the left side, son. He's like, wait a minute. Font's trying to get right in real close, though. He's like, where the fuck you going? Bring your ass back over here. Jesus tries to shoot down, grabs a hold of a single. It did not work. Rob tries to throw him into a guillotine. Oh, my God. Jesus is fighting off like hell now. Trying to crawl across into side control. Gets the head out. Does work. Just worked it right out. Pushed up real high on the hips. Inside control, trying to hang on. One hand around the backside of the neck. Tried to throw in an inside elbow. Jesus is not fucking around with old Rob right now. He's like, nah. He's trying to crucify him. Jesus Christ. He steps over into full mount. Dude, Rob is like scrambling trying to get out of that shit. Does get out of it. Oh, my goodness. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah, Jesus is still sitting in guard. Got one knee over the top, gets back into side control now, hanging on one left hand right around the side of that neck, just popped him with a nice right hand. Nice rights, shoulder punches, elbows to the ribs. I mean, Jesus is not, He's like, oh, you don't want to come to church on Sunday? Here, take this ass whipping. I mean, he's steady trying to be aggressive and getting into full mount. Rob is fighting him off with everything he's got, hanging on to the backside of the neck, pushing on the hips, rolling away from him, damn near giving up his back. I mean, he's doing everything he can to keep him off of him. He rolls away from him to trap his right leg between his two legs so he can't step over. Because when he gets into side control, he's in trouble. Like it's almost like he's trying to get an arm in choke, and as soon as he gets his hand up underneath, Rob fights that off and pushes him back down, lower into side control, and then as soon as he does, oh, Jesus tries to crawl right over. He did. He crawled right over, got too far over. One leg up underneath, big elbow, make it 2 times. Left hand sitting on his left hip. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus is making him pay for it. Big elbow again. 2 times. Another elbow. Whew, my goodness. Jesus is not playing. I mean, dude, it's as soon as Rob tries to move or crawl out or get from up underneath, dude, he just like floats there, walks on a little bit of the mat, just right above it, and just gets over. Almost gets north to south, trying to trap him in again. He's trying to crucify him. Not even joking. Except now he gets the knee, puts it on his hip, slides it over on his midsection so Font can't move over and throw him off that side. Big elbow again from Jesus. Another one. Just hammer fisting. Oh my goodness. Oh, Font, he is trying to save his own life. I'll check that out in here in just a moment. He's sitting on his left hip, almost like he's damn near around the backside. One knee is sitting flat on the mat. The other one is across the hip. Like he's in full mount, except he's sitting on his side. Rob is hanging on to both hands, trying to stop it. As soon as he got into full mount, Rob just started flailing like a fish out the water and got back up underneath him and got stood back up. Jesus tried to come in there with a spinning roundhouse to the mouth, just swinging a miss on that. Almost stepped into a big uppercut, did Jesus. Oh, my goodness. Dude, old Phillips is not fucking around. He come to throw these hands. Font's trying to get in there, trying to jump in there as much as he can. Slings in a nice uppercut, but it just skips off the shoulder, drops down, grabs a hold of a single, gives up on that, hands around the waist, just trying to control this a little bit. Slow down this fucking onslaught of ass whipping he's been getting for the last 4.5 minutes. It has not been great. It's not a good look for old Rob right now. I mean, he's not doing a whole lot. He's got hands wrapped around the waist, finally broke loose there. Fucking Christ. Jesus steps out of the way with the left hand. Pops him with a big right hand. Goes upstairs with a high kick, skips off the head. Rob's chasing after him, trying to hit him with a left and a right hand. Swinging a miss on those two. Kick to the body did not land. Overhand right did not land either for old Jesus. And that's the end of round 1. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. He is not fucking around. The old pirate ship. Oh, I got you. TNT and rum? All right. He got all the lights and all the shit. Oh, that's nice. That looks cool. Y'all join that outside weather before it gets fucking 3 degrees outside? That is pretty nifty, though. King. There we go. All right, what we got going on here? 3-2. Pitched just steady outside. Walked him. Runner on first. No outs. Cleveland up. 1 run to 0 over the Yankees. There's a player down for the LSU game. It's back out of the halftime. 1 minute into the third quarter, still 16-7. Round 2, here we go. Yeah, Offense being extremely aggressive, trying to get back in there to him, though, but he is not allowing that to happen. Jesus trying to move to his left side, then out of the way to his right side, then back left. Font's trying to stay right there in front of him. Tries to grab a hold of the back side of the head. Does get it. Pops him with a right hand. Jesus shoots down. Grabs a hold of a single. Font takes 2 hands, gets it right over the top of him. Literally takes his hand, gets him a whole handful of booty hole. And Jesus just comes forward. Don't want no part of that. Yeah, he's finally gets stood back up. Jesus hit him with a nice 2-piece left and right. Didn't have a whole lot of mustard on him, but he did pop him with him good. Trying to get my shit back up here so I can see. There we go. Yeah, Font stepped into a nice left. Big right hand again. Rob looking good. Jesus is slowing down. Font's being way more aggressive. Jesus is not throwing those hands as much. Not throwing those hands as much. He's just trying to stay out of the way. I mean, Font is throwing hands, like trying to hit some nice body shots here, trying to go back upstairs to the left and the right. Heavy on the calf kick, stepped right into a nice right hand, though, from old Rob. Georgia with a nice field goal, make it 20-0. Font comes cruising back in there, trying to wrap him up. Does Jesus, puts one underhook in, trying to hang on to another one. Back to the middle they go. Rob just pulls him right back out of there, so he has to turn him loose there for just a moment. Jesus tries to act like he's going to go upstairs with a high kick, gives up, goes straight to the body. Rob pops him with a nice right hand. Jesus is going to get knocked out, folks. Oh, Phillips here is being way too aggressive. He tried to hit him with an overhand left and missed, and Rob popped him with a nice right hand. But he was just hands down, chin out. He was in bad shape. He was in bad shape there for a second. Rob caught him again with a nice right hand. Jesus tried to come in there with a heavy knee. Font just chases after him. Left hand, right hand, wraps him up, trying to drag him down to the ground. Phillips hangs on to just a little bit of wrist fighting. Still trying to do it. Font finally turned him loose there, spun him back towards the middle of the octagon. Just right towards the middle here. Nobody's really doing anything. Jesus tried to send a high kick upstairs, but, I mean, it was like way late. Font's just trying to be aggressive. Woof! Fakes the left hand, ripping right hand upstairs. Then followed up with 2 nice left and right to the midsection. Phillips is trying to move out of the way to his right side, and Font is cutting him off. Popped him with a left hand. Right hand. Chases after him. Finishes it up with 2 more times. Left then right. Phillips goes downstairs with a nice calf kick trying to slow him down. Font chases after him and says, fuck you. Big right hand to the forehead. Phillips gets out of the way, moves back to the middle, takes a big breath. He may be a little too tired. Font got the tank, though, boy. He got all the gas tank. He'll chase your ass all the way down 5 rounds. Phillips does not look like he's got all the tank. Again, Rob popped him with a check left and right, then tried to chase after him with a right hand to the belly, gave up on it just a little too soon. Little too soon. Come in there with a nice overhand right. That does land. Left hand does not. Tried to go with a spinning back fist. That was kind of weak there for old Rob. I don't know if he's trying to just disguise it. It's something else, and gave up on it, but it was not good. Was not good. But Phillips is not wanting to engage at all. Here we go with Rob. Just left hand, right hand, right hand again. Phillips wraps him up. Font takes 2 hands, put him around the backside of the neck. Phillips says, wait a minute, sir. Tried to lunge in it with a left and a spinning back fist, but he is so much slower as Phillips right now. I mean, that tank, round 1 he was quick with it, fast. Round 2, he is taking this off, trying to gain some energy back, I guess, because Font is being extremely aggressive, and he is not really fighting back too much. He's on the move most of the time and not engaging. Try to turn into him there, right there at the bell, drops him down. So, Jesus better get with it. He about to lose his ass right here. Yeah, he's trying there. All right, so what we got? 16-10. Arkansas at the third. And then we got Georgia 20-0 in the second quarter with 3:44 to go here. Cleveland is up still over the Yankees by 1. 1-0 in the third. Or I think we're going to the top of the fourth now. That's kind of what we have happening right now, folks. Yeah, Jesus is exhausted, Alicia. That's what I'm saying. He is tired. He is not wanting to engage. Now, he either took it off to save for round 3, but he did not fight back a lot. What's up, JD? All right, here we go. Round number 3. And, folks, this is that co-main event of the evening. Again, tried to shoot down. Does work that time. Gets in there. Almost drops into guard. Turns around. Spins over the top of the hips. Sits into side control. Gets back into guard, though. What the fuck? Why do you keep trying to get into guard? He's trying to crawl into full mount out of guard, but he was in side control and stepped back over. It's 1-1, if you ask me. Font won round 1 or round 2. Oh, Jesus won round 1. Font gets right back up. Jesus tried to hit him with an overhand right. Font grabs the backside of the head, sends out a left hand, swing and a miss on that. He's trying to do his thing. But he is not. Yeah, Font just popped him again with a right hand. Big swing and a miss that time for Rob. That was a good one. He's staying nice and tight as Rob. He is staying right in here, picking those legs up, and he is just kind of walking him down. And Jesus is like, no. Wants no part of it. Left and right, then left and right, then shoots out of the right. Here comes Font again. Pops him with a left, right. They didn't have a whole lot of mustard on those last 2. But the first 2 was peppering him. Yeah, Jesus is tired. Mouth is wide open. He is not wanting to engage at all. At all. And Font is just being extremely aggressive, staying right in front of him, trying to chase him down, tried to step in there with a left hand and a right hand to Jesus. It did not work. Font shoots up underneath those 2. One underhook in, wraps him up to the cage, hangs on to him. Jesus gets out of that position, don't want no part of that. Gets back to the middle of the octagon and steps back towards the cage. Font tried to hit him with overhand right, swinging a miss on that. Jesus out of the way to the left side. He tried to come in there with a kick to the belly. And he just it went up and then just kind of fell down. He didn't even have the energy to kick him. Oh, Phillips is tired. Real tired. He's basically jabbing with the left and the right hand and throwing leg kicks, but nobody's there. Just kind of keeping Font at bay. Hey, you stay over there while I throw these hands. Trying to lunge in with left and right. And then as soon as he does, he moves fast, either left or right. Font chased him down, popped him with a left hand, gave up on the right hand. Again, stiff left hand right down the middle. Heavy calf kick from Phillips that time. Finally gets that head kick upstairs, but did not land for Phillips. Did not land. Font is trying to knock him out. Tried to check the left, come in there with a check left, overhand right, and Phillips ducked right up underneath it. Turns around, spins on, grabs a hand of a single? Yes, single. Font pushes down hard on the backside of the head and just throws that elbow in his face. Jesus wanted no part of that. Let go of him and got out of the way back to the middle. Font coming right after him again. Jesus still trying to use that left jab and Font just throwing right, Blocked those two. Left down the middle did land. Each gentleman exchanged his jabs there for a second. And I'm fucking frozen again. Rob tried to hit him with another left and a right hand. Swinging a miss on that. Jesus sends him back. Fakes the left. Big right hand. He's putting his head down. Dude, he didn't do that the whole first 2 rounds. He's literally puts his head down and throws a right hand. Like, Font was nowhere to be found when that happened. He tried to hit him again with a left hand. Font just ducks up underneath it, grabs him around the waist, and he's just standing there. He's so tired. He's not as bad as Elkins was here in the first fight, but he's tired. Big, deep breaths, lots of bullshit left and rights that he's using to keep Font back. And he's flinching on him, trying to step on him, trying to throw overhand rights, but it's like Font is gone. You know, just enough to looks like he's doing something, but he is not. If he don't do anything now, Font will win this fight all day long. Font just again, big left hand right up the middle. Just popping him. Tried to fake the left overhand right. Jesus ducked down up underneath it, steps out of the way to his right side, throw out a left, just weak as puppy piss, but he did throw a left that landed. You would think Jesus would want to engage more because he is definitely losing. Trying to do a spinning back kick to the midsection did not work. Font trying to come forward and hit him with a right hand. Swinging a miss on those. Jesus tried to duck down underneath that. Popping with his own right hand. Did not land on those. 2 seconds. 1 now. That's the end of that. Dude, if you ask me, I think old Rob wins this fight. We'll find out here in just a minute. LSU firing off one to the right side, outside edge. Jesus Christ, out there pitching catch. Big play, 25 yards down to the 13-yard line is LSU. Cleveland still up 1 on the mound, throwing the ball at the top of the 4th. 2 outs, nobody on. And then the ESPN's frozen again. All right, hold on a minute. Let me try to get this going again. And the Texas game is still 20, not a damn thing. Yeah, I think Jesus lost that fight. Because the website and the ESPN are behind and they don't coincide, I drop it down because it'll show us who wins. That's a good call, Cheryl. I should have did that right off the bat. Let's see. Hernandez. And Pereira. E-I-R-A. There we go. Star poll. There you go. A little something there. Yeah, still 20-0. Who has the ball? Georgia. 3rd and 1. Texas need to get with the program. They're at the 2-minute warning right now. Rob Font wins the fight. Unanimous decision. He did not get it. He went for it. Georgia went 3rd and 1 there, tried to go right up the middle. Did not work at all. But yeah, old Rob Font. Look at him. Now I got to get caught up because all the shit is fucking, of course, way off. All right, you are live. All right, there we go. Oh, Scott, I'm here. Dude, you talking to me. I'm in Texas. This is hot, dude. Motherfucking hot. Yeah. Hey, but look at this. 135 minus 135 plus 114. That's not a coin flip technically, but my goodness, that's close, dude. That's close. This is not a gimme. That's a fact. Oh, Scott, that was wild. That ice storm made me get a generator for my house. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. That shit took out the power. And my little one, dude, my little one's like 8 days old when that ice storm hit. We're in my truck. I got the heat on. I got my seats all laid up. I got the back seat come up like this where the whole floorboard's just out there all by itself. Got nice padding down there. Nice blanket, pillows and shit. My seats lay flat. So, lay them jokers flat for bedtime. And it's like we had natural gas. So I was coming in making fucking food. And, it was terrible, dude. It was absolutely terrible. But yeah, in the truck, didn't have power for 3 days. 3 days. And because in my neighborhood, like when you come in, it goes down, right? Like you come in or you're coming out, you have to go up. And even in 4-wheel drive, I couldn't get out. My truck's 4-wheel drive. Couldn't get out. Just spin tires. It was so much ice. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't get out to leave. I had a buddy of mine. He was like, get in my house, man. I got a generator. We got power. He was like, on a normal day, it would take me 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes max to get to him. It would have probably taken me 2 hours to get over there if I could have got out of my neighborhood. I couldn't even get out. So it was bad, dude. It was absolute just bullshit. Just bullshit. No power, no nothing. And then it was like, yeah, everybody do not turn your heaters on full blast, when you get your power back. So the grid and all this bullshit. It's like, dude, everybody has been freezing for 3 motherfucking days. What do you expect? Like, serious. You couldn't get out. Well, I mean, we had food because everything's fucking frozen. It was crazy, dude. But yeah, my little one was, just over a week old. And we got no power. No power. None. Freezing. Luckily, they was like the storm could get pretty bad and all this kinds of stuff. So I filled up both vehicles full of fuel. So there was that. That was good. So I just turned them on, dude. Let it run. And then once the power went out, I wasn't ready. I thought it was going to come back on, right? Because it's just cold, and I figured it will come back on. Nope. That did not work at all. At all. And I plugged shit in the back of my truck to turn on a heater so I could run and put it in my bedroom for the second night. We had a little tiny ass heater, which when it's that cold, dude, the whole house is fucking cold. You just got to leave the door closed. That's all I could do. Just let the truck run. It's like, fuck it. I don't give a shit. I'll run it until it runs out of gas. Yeah. Well, when we built this house, and it was like, yeah, you can have a fireplace. It's like, what the fuck I need a fireplace for? It's Texas. I don't need no fucking fireplace. So I didn't get one. I'm like, nah. Whew, I could have used that bitch then. My goodness. But that's all right. I got a generator. So now when the power goes out, I got my whole motherfucking house. Fuck a wood stove. And then when this hurricane came and knocked out the power for fucking 2 days, 3 days, whatever it was, yeah, my generator never turned off. We lived like nothing was happening. Nothing. My kids didn't even realize the power was out. Didn't even realize the power was out. Everybody's like, oh, man, your gas bill's going to be crazy. Your natural gas bill's going to be absolutely insane. Da, 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 da. My bill's usually like $30. It was like 109. And it run that generator that whole time. I was like, I couldn't get a hotel room for $90 for 3 days. What the fuck you talking about? All day long. I wasn't affected by Helene or Milton, but the one before that. I can't even remember what the name of that one was. Whatever it was, that one. Where 5 million people didn't have power in Houston. That one. I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was that one. Well, Michael's out there right now. Anthony will be next. But yeah, so it's like Georgia still, they just turned the ball over. Texas just turned the ball over. Georgia has it back. 18 seconds to go, timeout. It's like, he's calling timeout. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? I called timeout. So yeah, we didn't have power for a few days. But my generator, dude, I never turned it off. Never. I was going to turn it off and change the oil and the oil filter and whatnot, because they tell you to do that. Turn it off, check the oil, So I turned it off, or I was going to turn it off that day. And I had oil, I had my oil filter. And I was like, I'll change the oil, put all brand new oil in it, and then fire it back up. We'll be without power for a little bit. And it cut on that morning. Generator cut off. I was like, there we go. So I just changed the oil. Ready to go again. But yeah, dude, it was bad, dude. It was just a fucking shit show. It was just a shit show. Yeah, well, it's like for nice strike. We're at the top of the fifth now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on, no outs. Yankees at the plate. But it's like, yeah, I guess it would have been fine for that one time. But then the rest of the time, I got a fireplace that I got to fucking deal with. You know what I mean? It's like I just didn't. Nah. Now, if I lived like where it got cold and snowed all the fucking time, I probably would have put a fireplace in. Why not? You know what I mean? But down here, not really. It's cold here for like 3 weeks. Seriously. I mean, yeah, we'll get a couple of those nights where it's like, hey, it's fucking cold, 20 degrees or, in the teens, right? But as far as like the daytime and like long stretches where it's like just fucking cold, we don't get them. February is the coldest month. And then after that, we're in March. And, dude, it's starting to warm up. And even then, because that happened right there at the end of February, it was like -9 degrees outside on Wednesday. On Saturday, it was 74 degrees. Yep. I mean, it went from that to fucking like it never happened. The sun's out. You're outside in the sun. It's warm. You know what I mean? It's like 74 degrees outside. And 3 days ago, it was -9. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's, ugh. Yeah. Georgia kicks a field goal. It could not get in there. 23-0 at halftime. For the record. But yeah, it's like so Michel is in and Anthony's in. Hernandez and old Michael. Yeah. This LSU Arkansas game has been bananas. Tipped ball, intercepted. Wow, right there at the goal. It's going to be first and goal at the 2-yard line. He went to throw it and just put his hand up, and it just went straight up in the air. LSU, right there at the goal line. So they're getting ready to score. It's been a pretty good game. It's 16-10 LSU over Arkansas, but that's not good. That's not good. And just like that, touchdown. So now, touchdown LSU. I mean, it's at the 1-yard line. It's terrible. And then 23-0 at the half, Georgia over Texas. And then here we go with round 1. Let me get this, make sure I'm live, because sometimes this shit's retarded and I'm way off. All right, here we go. Am I live? You are live. All right, there we go. I have it on 2 screens. That way I can keep the timer. Y'all know. Y'all know the rules. LSU went for 2. 24-10. Now this motherfucker's lagging again. Yeah, oh yeah, Alicia. It's like once I got, dude. It's like right after the generator was installed, there was like a little. They had to take the power back to take the power back down, so they could update something. So we didn't have it for like 6 hours or something like that. I can't quite remember what it was. But the generator's running. You know, it's like, yeah, they're doing this work and this and that throughout the next few months. And then we had a generator, you know, a few months afterwards, maybe like 5 or 6 months. And then they're upgrading things and doing stuff and all this shit. And it's like, yeah, dude, it's like, it's out of this time I've had it, it has paid for itself so many times. With Harvey, you know, all this shit, dude. It's like, nah, dude. Nah, hell no. Woo! Look at old Michael here, boy. He is not fucking around. He tried to come in with the overhand right. Swing. Oh, let me get the timer. I'm about to get going. He tried to pop him with an overhand right, and I mean, he just missed it. Hernandez just slid back a little. Just a little. Nice front kick to the midsection for Michael. Pereira's like, he's trying to get to that left side, try to come in there with a ripping left hand, right hand. Whew, my God. Left hand, right hand, big knee. Pereira is not fucking around. Hernandez is getting fucked up. Left hand, big left hand. Holy shit. And he just backs up off of him, let Hernandez stand up, and Hernandez is like, I fucked up. Come in there again, try to go in there with a front kick, left hand, right hand, and Hernandez kisses at him. That's probably not a smart thing to do. Pereira's fulking you up right this second. And we a minute in, you getting an ass whipping. Hernandez tries to shoot down, grab a hold of a double. Oh, Michael says, hell no. Hell no. He just wraps his ass right up. And I mean, Hernandez is hanging on for dear life. And I mean, just pushes him off. Michael tried to lunge in it with the left hand, skips off the right shoulder. Hernandez comes firing back, fakes the left, big right hand. Tried to go in there to the midsection with a couple of nice little two-piece there. Again, they almost headbutted each other as one of them Hernandez tried to drop down and get a hold of a double, and then Michael tried to do about the same thing. Yeah, Anthony is chasing after him. Michael's like, nah, though. Yeah, Hernandez is still, I mean, he's being a little bit more aggressive. You know, Michael has slowed down, spinning back kick. Dude, he put his hand up just in time for that foot. It would have been right in the mouth. Good block from Michael there. Hernandez with a spinning heel kick. That would have been nasty. Hernandez is steady trying to work those legs, though, going upstairs with high kicks, low kicks. Michael ducks up underneath that one, a ripping left hand to the body. That was a good one there. That was a good one. Hernandez is being a little bit more aggressive. Lunges in it with the left hand, right hand, and pops him with a nice left hand. Michael wraps him up, 2 underhooks in, turns him into the corner there. Hernandez just throwing just a little short right hands to the midsection there. Yet now Hernandez is being aggressive, and Michael has backed off of it a little bit, tried to do a spinning heel kick to the midsection, and Michael was like trying to shoot down for a single or something. It was like a weird thing. I don't know if he got eye poked there, but he's wiping his eyes. Michael lunges in there with a nice right hand, does Hernandez, pops him, shoots down, grabs a hold of a single, trying to pull him down, does pull him down, but falls on his backside. Michael almost sitting in the full mount. Hernandez turns out of the way, scoots to the left side, stands him right back up, and gets out of a bad situation quickly. Very quickly. Hernandez is being way more aggressive right now. Oh, Fluffy? Yeah, Hernandez. Yeah, Hernandez is trying to hit him with these bazookas. Michael grabs him by the backside. Just big knees to the midsection. Yeah. Hernandez is being way more aggressive right now. Way more aggressive. A lot of hand fighting. But Hernandez is like left hand, right hand, left hand. Just little pop, pop, pop. I mean, just popping him. Just tagging his ass, son. And Pereira's like just taking it. Spinning back fist lands for Hernandez, but Michael turns him around, pops him with a nice left hand. Hernandez tries to shoot down, grab a hold of a single. Michael just lifts him up. It didn't work, though. Hernandez hangs on, grabs around the right side, pulls hard, slams him down into the mat, sits on that right hip as he turns over to Michael. Big elbow to the mouth. Oh, my God, from Hernandez. That was a monster. I mean, he just right on the teeth. Holy shit. That's going to... You might need to get some braces to hold those motherfuckers still. Another just drop-down elbow for Hernandez. Just sitting on that left hip. Turns into a nice right hand. Crawls back into guard. Left hand. Right there at the bell, son. Jeez Louise. Hernandez poured it on. It was Michael in the beginning, but fuck no. Fluffy said, fuck you. It was close, 2K, but I think old Hernandez pulled that shit out at the end, dude. Cleveland with a nice hit out there to the left side of the field. Gets all the way to second base. Nice. Very nice. LSU's got the ball back at their own 18 or 22-yard line. Throws it over the top. Tries to get a hold of it. Completes the pass. First down. Nah. Ain't no pushover. He ain't quitting neither. He is not quitting. At all. Yeah, Pereira tried to step in there with the right hand. It's swinging a miss on that. Hernandez ducks up underneath. Goddamn, round 2. One underhook in, just hanging on to him. Pereira finally lets go of it here. Hernandez tries to step in there with a nice elbow. Swinging a miss on that. Hernandez eye poked him. That's the second time. He eye poked him on the left side, and eye poked him on the right side. That's the first time there was no timeout. Second time there's a timeout. I mean, he straight eye poked the shit out of him. All right, Cleveland's still up 1 run, bottom of the 5th. Runner on second, 1 out. And the count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. For those that give a shit. LSU still over Arkansas 24-10. Halftime for the Georgia game. 2-2. All right, here we go. Round number 2. There. Oh, okay. It was like timeout. I got it. Hernandez tries to go upstairs with a high kick. Michael says, no, sir. Gets out of the way. Steps in there with a nice left hand. Does Hernandez trying to chase after him. That could be terrible. But does lunge in there and pops in with a left and a right hand. Then shoots down. Grabs a hold of a single. Then toes 2 overhooks in. Michael turns him back into the cage. Hangs on to him real tight. Then lets go. Hernandez tries to throw out of his own left hand. Swinging and a missing, though. Hernandez keeps trying to grab that left arm, and I think that's what's poking Michael, where he got him in that right eye to start with. He tries to grab it, hit him with that overhand right. Tries to do it again, misses, shoots down, grabs a hold of a single, almost gets into a standing guillotine. Michael's hanging on to it. He may be in trouble right now. There's not a lot of neck there. He is hanging on to it. He's breathing, though. They just showed from the other side. Hernandez is fighting off, but Michael has his other hand, and he is pulling hard on it. Hernandez is trying to turn his body into, he should have kept standing on the ground. It did not work. Hernandez finally gets that neck yanked out of there, crawls onto the left hip, and just puts that elbow right on his cheek and is just digging it in there. Safe. Runner steals home, son. Cleveland's up 2. Still 2 outs. Runner on first. Big hit there. Beautiful. All right. Hernandez is dropping some elbows here, trying to crawl into full mount. Pierre's fighting him off like hell. No. But sits on that left hip. And is now, dude, Michael is in bad shape. He's literally sitting on his full mount. Michael has to give up the back. That's not good. Not good. Hernandez stays real close to him, though. Real close to him, trying to roll over out of the way. Michael does. Gets out of that, underneath that left side. Turns in, drops into guard. Hernandez trying to slide out of the top side. Does get slid out. Both gentlemen right back to their feet. Hernandez wraps up one arm, then lets go of it, just to underhook in. Wow. What a chain of events there. Hernandez lunges in there, pops him with a nice left hand to the midsection. Michael is exhausted. Pierre is like, oh shit, I'm tired. Hernandez shoots down, grabs a hold of a double. Grown man slams him down on his backside, crawls over on top of him, hangs onto the right arm, trying to pull it back up underneath him. Hernandez is still sitting on that left hip, left hand, make it 2 times. Crawls over. Michael trying to get that hand up to stop that from happening, trying to get to the north to south, where almost with an arm in choke, except he sits on the left side. Pierre trying to stand up out of the way. Hernandez trying to get that, like he's trying to go for his own guillotine there. He's trying to do his thing. Big elbow, step-in elbow to the side of the head for Hernandez. Michael was like, what the fuck, looking up at the referee, 1:19 to go. Turns into him, drops him back down. Hernandez still sitting off to the side. Here come that left and right hands. Pierre tries to roll into him, which helps for just a moment. Just a moment. Hernandez still sitting off to the side there, trying to control that right arm and pull him over. Big knee right there to the belly. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. And just drops back down. Left hand, left hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Jesus, Corden. Jesus. Hernandez is pouring it on, son. Tried to get in there to a guillotine. Didn't work. Big knee to the sternum as Pierre sits on his backside. Pierre still just trying to hang on to it. Tries to get into it. Another guillotine. Has to let go of that one there for just a second. Pierre is flat on his damn near face. Knees, face to the mat. Hernandez is hanging on with that left hand, throwing a big right hand. Another left hand. Turns into him. Pierre has to roll over into him here. Trying to sit on his left arm. Jesus. Left hand. Then elbow. Big right hand. Big elbow again for Hernandez with 6 seconds to go. 4, elbow, 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 misses with the third. Tried to hit him with a right hand. That's the end of round 2. Fuck me. Pierre's getting his ass whipped, folks. Oh my God, that's not good. Yes, give me $1. I like dollars. Never mind, people left. Casuals. What happened? Hey, got to get even. Got to even them out. Yeah, even them out. Yeah, that was banana. Dude, Hernandez is wearing him out. Pereira's in trouble. I mean, in some bad trouble. Tried to hit one out there to the left field. They're running at each other at the same time. Drops the ball. Runner runs to first and gets to second. Tries to throw it to home. He gets to third and second. Runners on second and third here in the Cleveland game. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. 3 of them was running. He hit a pop-up, broke bat ball, and it wasn't good. Was not good. You got to tackle him, sir. This LSU Arkansas game. All right, here we go. Round 3. They act like this is the last round. Motherfucker, there's 5 rounds here. You better get with it. The little touch gloves. I guess this is probably going to be the last one because Hernandez is hunting him down. Like, where the fuck you going? Shoots down. Grabs a hold around the waist. Around the waist there. And, I mean, Pereira's trying to fight him off as much as he can. Hernandez is trying to just pull him into the deep end. Trying to trap his right leg, does get it trapped, just slides him out away from there. Pereira drops down on his knees, face flat on the mat. Hernandez hangs on to the left arm, trying to crawl onto that side. Soon as Michael stands up, nice right hand. Hernandez again drops right down, grabs a hold of the single. I mean, Pereira, the only thing he can do is fight off those hands. Stands right up, pops him with a right. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. All Hernandez. Pereira finally lunges in with the left hand to the midsection, gives up on it. Both gentlemen exchange some nice jabs. Hernandez drops down, tries to grab a hold of it again one more time. Pereira says, nope. Stood this shit up. I can't handle this shit on the ground no more. Drops down, 2 arms right around, hangs on to a double here. Does Hernandez. Trying to grown man him again, it's not working. Pereira stands up, does not allow that to happen. Gets damn near just straight up and down next to the cage there. Hanging on, not letting go. Just a lot of wrist fighting right now. Michael finally stands in there with a nice right hand. Hernandez rips out a couple more, one to the belly, one upstairs. Let's go. Michael hangs on around the backside of the neck. Hernandez tags him with another right hand, still hanging on. Hernandez gets one hand underneath, underhook in. Almost under over, then drops right down, grabs a hold of a double, picks him up, sits him down right on that backside one more time, crawls over that right leg, trying to crawl into full mount. Michael is trying to stop this shit from happening, but it's not working. Hernandez is being extremely aggressive, puts the hand on the face, drops that elbow right to the cheekbone. Still trying to crawl over. Pereira's like not wanting him to do it. And he crawls. Hernandez keeps trying to scoot around the backside and get a hold of his, gosh almighty, hand on the face. Big elbow one more time. Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, left hand, right hand, left, right, left, elbow. Jesus Christ, Hernandez is beating the shit out of him. Puts postures up on his face, and boom, big elbow one more time. Throws a right elbow that time. Michael is in serious trouble. Hernandez got his left leg trapped, just dropping elbows to the upper thigh. Yeah, Michael's hanging on around the waist, but that gets him. Hernandez just rolls and spins right on the top of him into side control, then crawls into full mount. Pereira is using the fence, trying to crawl up the fence because he can't really do anything else. Right hand. Holy shit. Side control one more time. He stood up, did Hernandez, then drops right back down. Big right hand, drops the elbow on the way down. 1:44 to go here, round 3. Holy shit, bases loaded up here in the Cleveland game. Yankee game. Arm in, choke, that may be deep. Gets the hand up underneath and pulls hard on it. But he can't get flat. Right up the middle here. Catches him at first. Strands all 3 runners on the bases. Hernandez turns around the backside, hangs on. Michael gives up the back there. Hernandez trying to get one arm underneath. Hangs on the waist side, pulls one hand underneath, hangs on to the waist. Pereira tries to stand up, get out of the way. Hangs on to the make it the right ankle. Does Hernandez, pulls him right back down, except gets his body between Michael and the cage this time. Big elbow to the side and into the right arm. I mean, he is just north to south, dropping elbows to this right bicep. Holy shit. Pereira's just hanging on to one hand because that's all he's got. And elbows is coming in from fucking everywhere. Big elbow. 1 time. 2, 3, 4 to the upper thigh. Jeez Louise. His head is in the corner. He's kind of trapped to where he sits. Hernandez is using his left arm and trying to lift up his foot to turn him into side control, and just drops another elbow to the upper thigh. The only thing Michael can do is hang on to the left wrist as the elbow comes in. Hernandez is hanging on to him, dropping elbows and waving the fuckers in the crowd. Big elbow, hammer fist, elbow, right hand. Jesus Christ, dude. Pereira is getting beaten. Like, I mean, just a good ass whipping. Dude, it's bad. 2K, everybody that's watching knows this is bad. Dude, this Cleveland game, I mean, it had the bases loaded here. He hit a splitter right up the middle. It just was able to get to first base. Just able to get there. 23-0. Starting of the second half, Texas has the ball. Easily, Scott. Easily. All those hammer fists and elbows to the fucking face could have stopped it. Very easily could have stopped that. All that shit. All right, here we go. Round 4. Like, dude, like Michael don't he don't even have his hands up real good. All right, here we go. Round 4. Hernandez is just going after him too, just running right into the cage, underhook in, trying to trap that left leg of his to yank him down. Drops down, grabs a hold of a double, and Michael can't even do anything. I mean, he's hanging on, straining, just bulging all over the place, trying to stop this takedown, because if it gets down again, he's in trouble. He's too tired to get up, so the only thing he can do is stop the takedown defense, which he did. Whew! Hernandez fakes the left, just pops him with a nice right hand, drops down, grabs a hold of a single, runs him down to the ground, sits on top of him, has him at the cage, one hand underneath that underhook, right hand again, turns him around, 2 more right hands, trying to pull him out flat. 4 minutes, and he's already in Fucksville. I mean, holy shit, Hernandez is just beating him up. Turning into side control, trying to crawl over into full mount, has him in the corner, damn near full mount. Here comes the hands. Sits on top of both legs, big elbow. Sits on top of the other leg, big knees to the midsection, right hand. Pereira pushes him off with the foot. Hernandez just jumps right back on him like a fucking spider monkey. Damn near full mount. He's in such a way where he's sitting on his hip and he's got a hold of his left hand. And Pereira's just trying to fight him off with it, or sitting on his right hand. He's trying to fight him off with his left hand. And finally, he like turns into the cage and stands up, gives the back. Hernandez traps the right leg, 2 hands right around the waist, trying to pull him right back down to the game, or to the mat. Hernandez puts 2 hands right up underneath the arms, lifts him up, sits him back down. I mean, Pereira is just trying not to get knocked the fuck out. That's basically all that's happening. He can't stop anything. He can't. Big right hand. Fuck me. I mean, this is bad. I mean, he is elbow. Postures up. Big right hand again from Hernandez. And he's just hitting him with these little short like this elbows, just popping him with him. Left hand, right hand, left hand, left hand. Pereira just has to roll out, turn over, give up the back to stop the beatings. I mean, I think if Hernandez was to start just throwing him again, O'Hara would probably step in and stop it. Because, I mean, it's almost to getting to where he's not even defending himself anymore. He's just fighting and trying to stop the takedown, but the lefts and the rights that are coming, he's just eating them. And Hernandez is so relentless. As soon as Pereira gets back up to one knee, he pulls on the right leg, flattens him back out, and Pereira tries to stand back up and uses the cage. Hernandez drops off to the left side, grabs a hold of the left leg, and then he lets him stand up. As soon as Michael stands up, big right hand, pops him again, drops down, grabs a hold of a double again, slams him back down. It's like, this is over. I mean, Michael can't do anything to stop any of it at all. He's got his hand over his mouth. Michael's fighting, trying to get so he can breathe. Hernandez hammer fist, hammer fist, hammer fist, hammer fist, hammer fist, hammer fist, right hand, left hand, elbow. I mean, you could stop this shit at any time. At any time, this could be over. Yeah, if he dies, he dies. Left hand, left hand, left hand. Herb is right there. I mean, he is left hand. Just start swinging. Hernandez lets him back to his feet. I mean, this is brutal. Spinning elbow hits him right on the chin. Pereira has a chin, though. Left hand, right hand, shoots down, grabs a hold of a single again. Michael trying to fight him off here. Hernandez is just Jesus. He's beating the shit out of him. And then Pereira shoots down, grabs a hold of a single. It's like, what? Gives up the back. 4 seconds here. They're going to round 5. It's like, I mean, this is amazing. But yeah, if he dies, he dies. He is like, shit. Wow. I mean, this is so aggressive. Texas finally scored here in the Georgia game. Finally. 23-6. And they're going for 2. They ain't been able to throw the ball all night, but let's go for 2. Fuck it. I mean, that's terrible. That is absolutely horrendous. The LSU-Arkansas game, Arkansas is kicking it back off. 4th quarter here, 27-10. LSU picks the ball up. He stepped out. Oh, they converted. 8-23 now. All right, here we go. Round 5. Runner on 3rd here in the top of the 6th. 0-2. 2 strikes. Here we go. All right, round number 5 of this fucking beating. What do you think Hernandez does? Shoots down, grabs a hold of a double, runs him into the cage, hangs on tight to him, does not let go, says, fuck you. Fuck you. Hernandez crawls around the backside, tries to trap that left leg, trying to pull him back down. He almost has him trapped, and it just runs him down. He just sits on him. Michael amazingly gets back to his feet. Hernandez still hangs on around the waist there. Michael's trying to fight him off as much as possible, but it's just bad. It is just bad here. 2-2. Runner still on 3rd. Hernandez backs off of him, pops him with a left, then steps in there with a nice right, left then right, tries to drop down almost into a knee. Hernandez just picks him up, slams him down, and here they come again. There's no elbow. Traps that he's just holding it there and just slipping it off. Trying to get into side control. Does get into side control. Here comes the elbows. Michael turns into him trying to stop this beatings. Hernandez got one leg trapped slid between both his legs, so he can't even turn into him. And if he does, he turns into full mount. It's a big elbow. Jesus Christ. I mean, his fucking head bounced off the mat. And it instantly opened him up and blood started running right off the forehead. I mean, that elbow, Dean's about to stop. Big elbow again. Dean is right there. He's about to stop this. It's like that's enough. That's enough. Elbow almost in the full mount again. He's covering his mouth. Right hand, left hand. Steps back over, right hand. Hammer fist, hammer fist, hammer fist. Elbow. All right, Dean, that's enough, dude. That's enough. Elbow. That's enough. Motherfucking Christ, that's enough, dude. Elbow, then elbow, then elbow. It's like he's bleeding fucking everywhere. His eyebrow is damn near hanging in his eyelid. I mean, it is this wide open. It's hanging by an inch. Let me turn the timer off. I mean, it was enough in round 3. It was plenty in round 4. I know, Michael, it was like he's still fighting back, but dude, it's like, how much brain damage do you need in one fucking day? It's like you're not even landing anything at all. You landed some shots in round 1 and 2, and after that, you've done absolutely fucking nothing. He's hit you 212 times. You've hit him 34 times in 5 rounds. That's enough. That's enough. Like, wow, dude. I know Michael's upset about it, but it's like, dude, that's, jeez, that's enough, man. Look at that. That is, it's like, that's it. You've beat him. You beat him for 4 rounds. No more. Yeah. 212 to 34. It's like, and most of Michael's shots was in round 1. I mean, fuck, did he land 1? In round 4, he just got dominated and beaten over and over and over and over. It's like, dude, I understand that you want to fight. I get you. But, yeah, you got to save his life sometimes, man. He could have stopped that shit in round 4. Oh, he just hit a home run. 2-2, New York. He just fucking hit it out of the park. Wow. Wow, he had him at full count, and he fucking sent it. Jeez Louise. That's terrible. But yeah, Hernandez wins. You coming next week? Well, when the? What's next week? Let's look. Fuck, I don't need my phone. Let's see what next week is. Yeah, at 1 o'clock? Yeah, I'll be here. Fuck yeah. Already got my day planned, son. I'll be ready. Oh, lunchtime special. Now, this one, but we already had this conversation, right? This Jan versus fucking Figueiredo? No, dude. I'm not getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Nope. Nope. Just in case you didn't know. Nope. Already did. That's a good one. That's a banger, dude. Yeah, the whole card is stacked. Yeah, this whole card is good, dude. This whole card, dude. Bilal, I mean, dude, this whole thing is good. This whole thing. Look at that, dude. This whole thing is good. I mean, I don't know who she's going to be fighting. The audience and the ref, probably. You never know who the fuck she's looking at. All right, Scranton. Oh, yeah, Scranton's over there. He's on the island. He's in Hawaii. It's about dinner time for him, about 5 o'clock. About 4:30, 4. But yeah, he's definitely a. All right, Scott, we'll see. But yeah, bananas. Anyway, folks. Hey, yeah, it's been good. But I do got some other shits I need to do. So I hate to run real fast, but I do got to go. But I will be here on the Saturday at the 1 o'clock. Scott, Cheryl, Alicia, everybody as usual. Scranton here. Who else we have in here? Matthew. There was somebody else in here that was... Oh, 2K. There you go. Well, 2K was floating around here for quite a while. Jake. It's a new name there. But yeah, old JD. Everybody here. Yeah, 4 o'clock. Big prep. Aloha. Aloha. Bye, fairies. All right, folks. We'll see y'all next week. Later.